Hello, Furnace North American 2020-24 fans. We're so excited you're here. Today, we're doing another FNA 2024 Technology Showcase where we showcase our title sponsors and even diamond members of the Metal Treating Institute who are going to be exhibiting at Furnaces North America in October at Columbus, Ohio. We hope you have it on your calendar, October 14th to the 16th. Today, we have with us Jeff McLaughlin from McLaughlin Furnace Group. Jeff, say hi to everybody.
Hi, how's it going, everybody? Glad to join you, Tom.
Yeah, man, glad you're here. So we're going to have an incredible crowd show up at Furnaces North America to see kind of the new and things that are in the industrial heating, industrial furnaces, and everything you can imagine. So to give them a little sense, take a few seconds and tell them, what is McLaughlin Furnace Group? What is your secret sauce? What's your company all about?
I mean, when I started the company back in 2007, it's always been about, focusing on what the customer's needs and wants are. And we started on the service side of the business, servicing, multiple facets, commercial and captive heat treats. And then as we grew, from McLaughlin Services into McLaughlin Furnace Group, it's become, new equipment, rebuilding equipment, and listening to what the customer's needs and wants are, from, new products they are, heat treating, to new products that we can offer them to better their heat treating processes. And exhibiting it, an FNA show is where we can, highlight a lot of them pluses, to new equipment and to being able to help their company across the boards, from service side of the business and technology with new equipment and whatever their needs are. If it's emergency stuff, it's, we're here for them. And the big part of McLaughlin Furnace Group's success is taking that risk on, building equipment faster, that's engineered one of one. I think one of the things that I've done over the years is I've taken that risk and taken that on, and with my background and my experience of being on the heat treating side of the business and also on the now furnace side of the business, in communicating with a lot of intelligent people through all of the years I've been doing this work, and all the great customers and engineering groups that we've worked with. It's made us, and made my team, I would say, very, very nimble. And I think in today's growing economy, I think being nimble is I think is key.
Sure. So listening to the customer, we obviously know is very, very important. So thinking about the challenges, I mean, every heat treater is facing things from regulatory issues to specifications to compliance audits, OSHA, EPA, just production, labor workers. So what are you hearing from the customers out there that you think they need to really be paying attention to for the future if they're going to be connected effectively in the heat treating world and the marketplace?
Well, one of the things that I would say first off is the new generation coming in is as soon as they come in and join your organization, I really think that you have to get them involved from a level of all the way from the beginning on the floor, what your company does. And you start, success starts from the bottom, right? I mean, we build from the bottom to the top. And I think that, that's what I've done. I started at the bottom, to get where I'm at today. And that's learning, the ins and outs of what we're doing in the industry or in your company. So having your incoming young staff being involved and participating into, again, coming to the Furnaces North America show, being part of some of the programs that you guys offer, and teaching them that heat treating touches everything that we know in everyday life.
Right.
I think the other challenges with the people is I think a lot of people are leaning towards, what I see is leaning towards more of the automation. How can AI help them from a trending standpoint to predict, some of their maybe issues they have with quality, or issues, to try to maybe minimize the technical side of things when you are starting to track things better.
Right.
From that standpoint.
Well, I mean, you talked about getting involved from day one in the company, and I think we talked about earlier that MTI just launched their Jobs of Tomorrow series, which is a 6-segment, 22 minutes each segment that really digs into what heat treating is, what are the innovation technologies coming along, taking place, and then why choose a great career in the world of heat treating. So I think anybody listening to this should really do what you're doing, get people involved at the ground floor, but also get them involved in learning through that docuseries what heat treating means to society. Most people don't realize the impact heat treating has from the moment you wake up, from the moment that you go to bed every single day. And that's what this docuseries really does for people.
Yeah, I encourage the people to absolutely take advantage of all the stuff that MTI offers. It's you know, you guys got a great organizations. It's been an honor for me to be able to be a diamond member to the MTI and be involved. And you know, I am a hands-on guy, and
Right.
I typically don't show up to a lot of the meetings or a lot of the things because I'm in the field, and in my passion and my focus is to be where I need to be with. And again, that's back to helping the customers, you know, with my experience. And I think that's making the difference is teaching. I love teaching, you know, the younger generation, and even talking to some of the older school guys that I run across, and was just in a plant, you know, last week, and, you know, 35-year veterans. And they're like, we've been doing this for 35 years. And, you know, and a guy like you comes in here, and it's like, you gained our respect immediately because you know what you're talking about, and you listen, and we don't see a lot of that. And I said, I love helping people, and it's one of the things that I love being able to do is, and I think another part of the success of my company is being able to pass that on even to, you know, to my customers. I think
Right.
back to success is training and giving your customers the tools that they need to be successful makes you successful as well.
Sure. Well, let me ask you this. So or let me share with you. So what MTI really appreciates about you, even though you don't make your way to some of the national meetings, what you do to get that younger generation is sending people like Ben Tackett and Ryan McLaughlin, who are your younger generation workers and managers and leaders, to our national meetings so they can really be exposed to that. And so that's a great thing.
Right.
We really appreciate you doing that, because I think it makes a difference
Yeah.
for them coming back as well.
It definitely makes a difference for them. And, you know, and I push them guys, you know, younger generation. That's why I say, you know, get them involved immediately, put them into the trenches. And I think, you know, the sooner you know, involve them, and whether it's, you know, on the floor or in the office or wherever that position is, you know, from the metallurgy side of it to the furnace side of it, whether it's maintenance and maintenance programming, the more your staff knows about your operation, the more that you benefit from that as well. And I think that's where Ryan and Ben have, being younger, gentlemen, you know, late 20s guys,
Yeah.
that are just absolutely at the you know, operate their top level. I mean, I think it's pushing them.
Well, we appreciate you having there. We enjoy having them at the meetings for sure. So let's kind of shift gears to the secret sauce of McLaughlin Group. You're coming to Furnaces North America. Everybody's got this thing they want to introduce that's going to really help the marketplace. What are some of the things that McLaughlin's doing that's really helping heat treaters solve technical maintenance, predictive maintenance, throughput issues, productivity? What are some of the things that you're doing that you're going to bring to furnaces that's going to help them?
Well, one of the things that we're looking at doing is we're looking at releasing, you know, one of the, you know, new piece of equipment at the show. We're going to try to have it at the show, but if not, we'll definitely have literature on it. But it's, you know, we see a lot of things with, you know, with cycling, you know, from deep freeze cycling to, you know, higher temperatures. So we're going to be releasing, you know, a cryo temper that is going to be added to our line. And then we're also working on doing some, you know, some other things that, not sure that I'll have it this year, but, you know, is you know, predictive maintenance with customers from an AI standpoint, of back to how do we look at doing more of a predictive maintenance, so you can track that better for your maintenance downtime, or, you know, you can schedule your furnaces to be worked on, because, you know, we still suffer with the trade, you know, the getting in the parts and pieces, with still having an issue with that stuff, you know. So,
well, the rule of thumb is if you don't schedule it on your time for it to go down and get maintained, guess when it's going to go down? It's going to go down when you're busy as all. So it's
yeah, and the
good
other
to be
thing,
able to predict it.
yeah, and the other thing I think is just, you know, we release, you know, like, you know, efficiency has always been my big thing, and maintenance.
Yeah.
So with our equipment, the way I've always built things is, you know, we try to keep it simple. We try to keep it, you know, from an NFPA and, you know, the NEC, the electric code, all of that stuff. We try to keep or we keep to the top specs that we look at, and each customer is different. So I think the thing that we're bringing to the table is being able to meet that customer's needs again, and I think the technology they need and being able to add that value to um, carbon footprinting, or they need electrical of what that furnace can do, efficiency wise. With our Indo generator, we've tested multiple different ones against, we're 35% more efficient. I mean, that's a piece of equipment runs 24/7, and they have to have it free operation. And we look at other things, that new technologies that are out there that we learn from our customers, of what their needs are. And I think that's one of the things that I look forward to coming to the FNA, is what our customers' needs are that we're not even touching. And I think being able to offer, I think service is still a huge topic. And I think being able to service, because we still have today, the maintenance side of in our industry is still lacking in, experience. With the maintenance side of keeping skilled trades in. And I think being able to offer our skills, our abilities to them customers, I think it's huge for them.
Right. So in a nutshell, anyone watching this, Jeff, over the course of the next couple of months leading up to furnaces, what would you say? Two things. Why would you say they need to come to Furnaces North America to be a part of it? And two, why should they come visit your booth?
I'd say, visiting furnaces is every year. You guys, MDI, you guys put on a really good show, and I think it's technology has changed so great in the last 5 years. And I think not only just McLaughlin Services, but I think there's a lot of other, vendors there that are going to be exhibiting that you can gain a lot of knowledge for, your company. And I think first thing I would say is the people that usually come, bring one of your young guys. Make sure you're bringing one of your new guys. Make sure you're bringing multiple. Put them in some of the programs that you guys are offering, and some of the classes that you guys put on, and in learning that side of that. And then, the other part with, visiting my booth is just McLaughlin Services is furnaces. We're looking at being partners and making a difference for that customer, to help them better their process with their equipment, to maintenance, new technology, whether it's, nobody wants to know what that technology is. And I have a few of them that we're doing right now that we can't speak on, but some of the things that we have going on, is with just the traceability and trackability and the efficiencies of equipment, is I think one of the things that you'd want to come talk to us about.
Right. Well, awesome, man. Well, Jeff, thank you for being here today. Thank you for your support of FNA and the Metal Treating Institute. If you're watching this program right now and you're contemplating coming to FNA, it doesn't matter what level you are, furnace leader, furnace operator, director of quality, or the owner, you need to come because, like Jeff said, change is happening so fast in the technology world of heat treating, and you need to be there October 14th to the 16th in Columbus, Ohio. Go to furnacesnorthamerica.com, click on register your hotel room, then click register for the event, and show up for those 2.5 days. I promise you that you will not regret being there for those 2.5 days. You're going to meet the best minds in heat treating, see tons of technology in one room, over 150 exhibitors in one place where you can see everything. Such efficient use of your time. So thank you for listening today. We'll see you October 14th to the 16th in Columbus, Ohio.